A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today I will start some questions related to continuity and differentiability, which is related to your RT. So anyone have confusion, he will see and clear your concept. So see, question number 1 was prove that question number 1 prove that fx is equal to 3x plus mod of x whole upon x comma 3 for or if x is less equal to 0 and for x is greater than equal to 0 is continuous or discontinuous, is not continuous, we can say. Is not continuous at x is equal to 0. So this is the question. Show that function this is not continuous means discontinuous at x is equal to 0. So first of all, you will see this is the given function fx is equal to 3x plus mod of x whole upon x for x is less equal to 0 and 3 for x is equal to 0. So you know it is clear given function fx is equal to 3x plus mod of x whole upon x 3 if x is less equal to 0 and if x is equal to 0. This is the given function and now it is clear f of 0, its answer is 3. So consider equation 1 and now this is the value of the function at given point. This is the value of the function. Value of function at given point. Now this one we can write, that is f of 0 is equal to 3. Consider equation 1. Now I will come to the next point, that is LHL. Now LHL is or LHL of function. What we can write? See, LHL of function LHL of fx at x is equal to 0. So what we can write? Limit x tends to 0 minus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 0 f of 0 minus h. Now this function we can write f of 0 minus h. In case what we can write? We can write limit h tends to 0 f of x is 3 of x means 3 times 0 minus h minus or plus mod of x, or mod of x means we can write mod of 0 minus h. Mod of 0 minus h. This is mod closed. Now whole upon 0 minus h. This is the function, and when you will simplify, what you will get the result? This result will be minus 3h and this result will be plus h. So limit h tends to 0. This is minus 3h, this is h whole upon minus h. Now its result will be, when you will simplify its result, you will get 2. Because minus 2h whole upon h, result you will get 2. Now I will calculate RHL. RHL of function at x is equal to 0. So we can write limit x tends to 0 plus f of x is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of 0 plus h. Now you know this is the modulus function for x is greater than 0. You know this value is positive, so you can take right hand limit also for this same function. So limit h tends to 0, we can write function is 3 times 0 plus h minus or plus, this is mod of 0 plus h, modulus whole upon h, means 0 plus h means 0 plus h means h. Now after calculation, what you will get the result? After calculation you will get, this result will be 3h and this result will be h. This result will be 4h, 4h by h. Now limit h tends to 0. This is 3h and this is h whole upon h. Now its result you will get 4. Now it is clear, the left hand limit of the function is not equal to the right hand limit of the function. So the function is not continuous at a given point. So the function is not continuous at a given point. See. Then what we can write in the next steps? See. Since LHL of function is not equal to RHL of function, therefore function fx is not continuous at x is equal to 0. Function is not continuous at x is equal to 0. Therefore, function is discontinuous at x is equal to 0. Now this question is completed. Now see, this is question number 1. Now I will come to the next question. The next question is question number 2, differentiate the function, and function is given function is, we have to differentiate the function. Question number 2. This is question number 2. Now question number 2 is differentiate the function y is equal to sin inverse 3 times root over 1 minus cos 2x plus 4 times root over 1 plus cos 2x whole upon this is 5 root 2. Now this one we can split it and this one we can write sin inverse. See the solution. Solution is sin inverse. This one we can write 3 by 5 root 2 and 1 minus cos 2x is the formula of 2 sin square x. 2 sin square x means root 2. It means result will be 3 times root 2 sin x. Now this result will be 4 times root 2 cos x and whole upon 5 times root 2. Now root 2 after taking common this term will cancel out. So result will be y is equal to sin inverse 3 by 5 sin x plus 4 by 5 cos x. Now if I will suppose any triangle, suppose this is the perpendicular and this is hypotenuse 3 by 5, so base ratio will be 4. Now suppose this angle is theta. Now cos theta ratio result will be base upon hypotenuse means 4 by 5 and the sin theta ratio will be sin theta ratio. What we can take? Sin theta we can take 4 by 5. Now see, this is 3 and this is 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. 3 by 5 is the ratio of sin and 4 by 5 is the ratio of cos. Now result will be, or later we can consider from triangle we can write sin theta ratio is 3 by 5 and cos theta ratio is 4 by 5 based upon hypotenuse. Now we can write this expression y is equal to, this is sin inverse and this result is 3 by 5. And now in this triangle you can also take this is 3 because we have to change. This ratio will be 4. Now sin theta ratio will be 4 by 5 and the cos theta ratio will be 3 by 5. We have considered. So in triangle 3 by 5 we can write sin theta into cos sin x into cos theta. This result is sin x into cos theta plus this result is cos x into sin theta, and this one we can write y is equal to, what will be the result? Result will be sin inverse sin of x plus theta. So y is equal to x plus theta. And when you will calculate dy by dx, so what will get the result? Result you will get dy by dx we have to calculate. So d by dx of x plus theta, this result will be 1. Now this will be the answer. See, Now I will come to the next question. The next question is question number 3. Question number 3 is, question number 3 is, this is question number 3. X to the power y plus y to the power x is equal to a to the power b. Now you know this is the function to the power function, so we have to integrate this function separately. Now first of all you will consider, let u is equal to x to the power y and v is equal to y to the power x. So this function we have to differentiate by using log method. So since u is equal to x to the power y, this implies log of u, we can write y times log of x. Now 1 upon u du by dx, result will be y by x plus log of x with dy by dx. See, now from this expression we can find out du by dx is equal to, this is u, that multiply means u value is x to the power y in bracket y by x plus log of x with dy by dx. Consider equation 1. Now for v is equal to y to the power x, in this function again operate log, so this result will be x time log of y, and this differentiation will be 1 upon v dv by dx is equal to, by using product rule, so first function derivative of second function plus second function into derivative of first function, result is 1. Now dv by dx result is 1 upon v, will transfer in right, so result will be y to the power x into x upon y dy by dx plus log of y. Now consider equation 2. This is equation 1 and equation 2. Now I will put this value of du by dx and dv by dx in main equation. So what will be the value? What will be the value? Suppose you know I have considered this is u and this is v, so u plus v is equal to a to the power v, and when you will operate d by dx, so result will be du by dx plus result will be dv by dx is equal to d by dx of a to the power b. This implies result will be 0 because constant differentiation is 0, and now we have to put its value. So after putting its value, you know this value is du by dx, result is x to the power y in bracket y by x plus log of x dy by dx, and now plus this result is dv by dx is here, dv by dx result is y to the power x in big bracket x upon y dy by dx plus log of y bracket closed. See, so now what will be its value? After calculation of this, result is equal to 0. This differentiation is same. Y into log of x and x into log of y, x into log of y 1 upon y dy by dx plus y into or x into, this is log of y, so log of y into dy by dx of x, result is 1. So you have to separate dy by dx. Now when you will simplify, you will get y into x to the power y minus 1 plus x to the power y log of x with dy by dx, now plus x time y to the power x minus 1 plus y to the power x log of y is equal to 0. And now its result will be, or its answer, after calculation, what will be its answer? Dy by dx. Now dy by dx, what we can write? This result will be in left, right, right. So 1 dy by dx term is here. This result will be dy by dx plus y to the power x log of y is equal to 0. Now dy by dx, you will see this term will go in right hand side. So result will be y into x to the power y minus 1 and plus y to the power x log of y to the power x log of y and whole upon this result will be x to the power y log of x plus x time y to the power x minus 1 is the result with negative sign. See, this is our answer. And this is the value of dy by dx. See, now in this question we have to find dy by dx for this expression. So you will consider u and you will consider v. So u is equal to x to the power y. By taking log on both the side, you can differentiate this function. So you can calculate du by dx. And now again, in this function y is to the power x, you can apply same concept, taking log on both the side. So result will be v is equal to x to the power y to the power x. So after taking log, x and y will be, function will be multiple. So after differentiation or by using log, you can simplify and you can put the values of du by dx and dv by dx. So du by dx and dv by dx, how it comes? You have suppose u and v for this function. So you can put u and v in the same function. So u plus v is equal to a to the power v, and apply du by dy by dx or d by dx on both the side. So du by dx, dv by dx is equal to d by dx of a to the power b. Now du by dx result will be, this is the expression we have differentiate, and dv by dx is same result. Now we can separate or we can simplify dy by dx in terms of y and x and log of y. So dy by dx result you will get y times x to the power y minus 1 plus y to the power x log of y to the power x into log of y whole upon x to the power y. This is x to the power y into log of x plus x into y to the power x minus 1. X into y to the power x minus 1. This is the answer. Now this question is completed.